question from the audience.
Sure.
And that is so he's looking into the program, and
Yeah.
does it also support people who are neurodivergent or no?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, and
We have-
it's specifically designed for blind people because we needed to make it accessible, but we're certainly welcoming of a person with any type of disability, um, hearing, vision, mobility, cognitive, neurodiverse, absolutely.
That sounds amazing. And we have another follow-up question on that. It
Sure.
says, how has being blind shaped your approach to problem solving or
Yeah.
leadership in this tech space? What can we learn from that as beginners?
Okay, so you've read my notes, because that's what I'm going to talk about next. So why should employers think about hiring the graduates? So the lived experience of disability allows you to develop really unique strengths, and the strengths that employers say they want. So that's resilience and perseverance and grit and creative problem solving and how to analyze and manage risks and communication skills and working in teams. There's a great book called The Talent Code that talks about how we as human beings develop strengths, and that's by overcoming increasingly difficult challenges. So if you're going to be a chess champion or a concert musician or an Olympic athlete, you're going to intentionally be set increasingly difficult challenges. And as we grow and go through life as a person with a significant disability, we're facing increasingly difficult challenges all the time. So we solve problems all day long. There are really good metrics that show if a company, a department, a work group employs a significant number of people with disabilities, there's lower turnover, there's less absenteeism, better safety records, better employee satisfaction, better customer perceptions. And the tipping point seems to be about 20%. If a work group has 20% of people who have disclosed disabilities, all these good things happen, and good things happen in the culture. It becomes a more empathetic, more communicative corporate culture with a lot of active mutual support. And I do want to just mention the resources. The vocational rehabilitation system is your primary resource. It's funded through the Rehabilitation Act. Every state has vocational rehabilitation agencies that have, and they pay for this program for the students. So that's no out of pocket for the students to take the training or the tests. But they can come into your company if you're an employer, and they can do an assessment of your systems. They can purchase the hardware and software that the person with a disability would need to do the job. They can pay for a salary during an on-the-job training period. They can do a ton. And then there's also work opportunity tax credits and state tax incentives. There are, in any town of any size, there's community-based nonprofits have philanthropic dollars. So there's a lot of resources to help create these successful employment opportunities. And we'd love to connect with employers. We'd also love to partner with other training and workforce development programs to help you become more inclusive of people with disabilities. It's what we know how to do.
Thank you so much for bringing this important topic into this conversation. And also another comment that we have here is they're thanking you for sharing, and they're also saying that they have a hidden disability, and they are agreeing that it's important to show employers that we are as capable as other candidates.
Right. And you can talk about strengths. That's what I tell young blind people with 18, 19 years old, if they're applying for jobs. I say, everyone's resume is going to look the same, but yours can look different because you've accomplished some really unique things living your life as a person with a significant disability. So talk about that as a strength.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you would like to add? We're coming to
Yeah, I would just say anyone who has any interest at any level as a student, an employer, a partner, just go to www.theapexprogram.com and fill out an inquiry form, or you could reach me at kadams, K-A-D-A-M-S at novacoast.com, or on LinkedIn, I'm Kirk Adams, PhD, and I'm very, very active there. So I will happily talk to anyone who's interested in changing the employment outcomes for individuals with disabilities.